destiny love for way. Papa TJ mukeni mi owo ti o mi. Lobe mwelu mama. Ato ati lo ma ye. Wato mango ti pe mamu ye. Ato ati lo ma ye. We are oh. Ato ati lo ma ye. Wato mango ti pe mamu ye. Ato ati lo ma ye. We are oh. Sauna ti mungo we. Kwe brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai. Sauna ti mungo we. Kwe brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai. Mati koma ke agreement lo mulwa. Mwateni. Mati koma ke agreement lo mulwa ye. Tonya bidi bidi ke inyamunga Ndewe amugbe pati ndejimawe Jiva trouble bra Mwambia mwa fila we Jiva bunde bra Mwambia mwa lewe apini Mwa uli dogon Amungili amwe
Tonya mya ke bidi mya Milo waji mahanse sauna mya manga woma Election time got to go to woman. Take a mad my band this shit in my little thing up. Baby, look at good in your way. Yeah, I know way. Damn, you're thinking in my wallow, hey. That when I'm going up on the young. Yeah, badi, man. Sonya, badi, man. Come on, DJ, Nyamunga.
Ato ati lo ma ye. Wato mango ti pe mamu ye. Ato ati lo ma ye. We are oh. Ato ati lo ma ye. Wato mango ti pe mamu ye. Ato ati lo ma ye. We are oh. Sauna ti mungo we. Kwe brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai. Sauna ti mungo we. Kwe brawa ti fwa ke ti mungo gai. Mati koma ke agreement lo mulwa. Mwateni. Mati koma ke agreement lo mulwa ye. Tonya bidi ke inyamunga Ndewe amugbe pati ndejimawe Jiva trouble bra Mwambia mwa fila we Jiva bunde bra Mwambia mwa lewe apini Mwa uli dogon Amungili amwe Yege nyali unke dakwe amende lwe mbatelo Sawa kamoti milwe mbatela Kabale junior SFPN Ubide enjoy Kabale junior SFPN Tokwe otiao amuye Bele molele adopi Tiata lele amaledi Yenya inji ye ilole tiatima Bokekene matela tijo Bidi na this last stand Ato ati lo ma ye Wato mango ti pe mamu ye Ato ati lo ma ye We are oh Ato ati lo ma ye Wato mango ti pe mamu ye Ato ati lo ma ye We are
Okay. Gentlemen, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. We are back again today, and today we can deal with a very important and serious topic. Sierra Leone is going to be 63 years in a few days' time. Is this the Sierra Leone we want? If it is not, why have we been unable to make it the Sierra Leone we want? And the wish of God or not the wish of man? If it is the wish of God, why should God be unfair to us? If it is the wish of man, then what do we do? And how can we do it to begin to build a society, a country that will have sustainability and that will be able to grow and distribute wealth? Everybody they talk, oh, Sierra Leone, blessed, Sierra Leone gets plenty resources. Yes, we have them. We have all the resources you can think of. But why are we not benefiting from them? The next question is, if we look at countries that will not get resources, we at the time we get independence, then countries they mean paupers we. They were troubled more than us, but today they don't grow into structured economies. South Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, even Norway, at the time we got independence in 1961, Norway not be as developed as Sierra Leone. A lot of people will be surprised that Norway, in 1986, then get color TV. We had color TV in 1975. And we'll be they see them all over the country because by then I was a student at Jala University. When we get television at the student canteen, where they go look at Wi-Fi and other films there in color. But look at us today. So if we ask the questions why we not go before, we should not blame God. When some people want to blame a set of politicians and a set of political parties. Today, I want we all begin to take the blame. Every Sierra Leonean should take the blame. And where is this blame? Because we're not decolonized with mentality. Now make we not able to develop. Rather than we elect people into power, rather than we create a government, we're going to be proactive for able put together all the institutions, all the systems, all the policies we're going to take with before. We did paddy, clan business. They elect people them where they come, they can't tell we say, if you're not a member of a political party, you're not a Sierra Leonean. Let God make that person they sleep one day, let know what in Sierra Leone mean and the difference between party and country. This program today, now the beginning of a series of programs we'll go through to the independence. Because as far as some of we concerned, we have nothing to celebrate. I don't have anything to celebrate about Sierra Leone. I am older than the country called Sierra Leone at independence. And since then, I don't see anything way that country give me, even though I don't try for give plenty to the country. So we have to ask questions. Why are we stuck in the wood? Because of that, make today, we say, let we come with this topic. Let we come with the topic of reactive governance and a sunken state. For some people, this will sound like big book, not a book. You get two types of governance systems in the world. You get how they call proactive, where the one the way they elect, then they do everything possible for build policies, build services, provide everything we go make the one that they pay tax, we elect them, then get what in and they use for make them run their own life. Because the primary role of government now for provide these policies, the institutions, the systems, the services, and the security. Government not a place for anybody for go do business and make money. If government they give contracts out to people, then they do them with the motive of providing the services. Not for make somebody take the money and not do the work. They say God don't bless you. But if I reach here, why don't I introduce this part? I will left the reactive governance for the discussion. I want let me co-host Mr. Imran say hello to Famulem.
Famulem in a cabo, plenty kushetina. Today again, we day before na, not so for bad, not for let we can talk. The thing that we talk na ya, the thing that they affect we all. It affect we picking them, it affect we family them, bloodline, as in relatives, townsmates, village mates, schoolmates, in whatever way you need for lookum. You know, my brother just talk na ya say, we don't they come now to 65 years since we get to independence. I particularly put that because Sierra Leone not to 65-year-old. Because you cannot get a country where people in the inside will big pass. Because if you get country,
Sierra Leone.
if we get country,
You thought Sierra Leone have been Koya?
Israel na 263 years old. My colleague where that me co-host a whole past the country. That's a problem. You know, and we normally be like that. Sierra Leone the society done there for over 2,500 to 3,000 years,
Yeah.
of which 150 years we done there under Englishman them colonial occupation. Then before Englishman come, we be there under Portuguese. Then before the Portuguese, you get the Arab them. So after the Englishman them 150 years of colonizing we, they don't go 65 years now. Till today, we're not able to say to ourselves, as my brother rightly put up, well, now we they in charge now. Unala we engage, let we try for put together a roadmap. Let we organize the country how we want them for look like the next 5-6 years. First and foremost, let we look the host where they left for we if the foundation good. If the foundation not good, a clever person, what you do? You broke the host. You get the plan, build, you get somebody else for draw the plan for una. We failed in that. We get 26 big man in Kana Lancaster House for can talk about independence. They take 10 days. You take 10 days for free, you people them. We don't they under bondage for 150 years? Does that make sense? Then we two member them amongst them. Say, we know they can represent we say for now people in the same way. And if now people in the same way, we need for go back and go tell them, Ghana, then do that so they call a referendum. Now go ask the people them, if this arrangement so don't put before we sign paper, let the people know say the arrangement is right for them. So now we get elections before independence. Pop! Then for them and the two people and we say no. Say an Englishman in England here, when they call Mr. Edwards, he said that they do so to them people here, they want them freedom. We all glad for let them get them freedom. But this way, when I want to give them freedom, it go affect them in the long run. But you see, that man go talk, we a spectator. But we were wearing the clothes. That is the people that we will send, and we will left Sierra Leone. And when they go, Milty Magai, when are the leader amongst them, waiting in all na in hand na paper where he tried to get Ian MacLeod when I be the British secretary, foreign secretary at that time. Because na Doman, na ina the Sadoman, na ina be the governor of Sierra Leone that time. So he tell them for say the people they say they want the 7th of December, which was a lie. The people were not consulted. And the 7th of December, that's a military birthday. When you're a leader, are you thinking for yourself or for try to make your birthday important, for make the country get independence on that day? Or you dey try for negotiate, for get the best out of the negotiation for your country? After 150 years, then give we 7.5 million as in technical cooperation, grants, and a loan. Then take her. They no balance books. They no exercise the things that when we don't pull out the country go. The one that will not agree, Sheki they arrest them, 4 policemen they arrest them and cuff them, carry and go na Bow Street, na England, na Bow Street, na in East London, police station, and go lock and they. From there, they send them back in Sierra Leone just because he asks smart question. You see them pattern of behavior that they're not done. Then the other man, Wallace Johnson, in a don't jail and Ghana because na Pan-Africanist. They ask smart question them, not based on the Whitman point of view, but the African point of view. So because of that, they want to lock up himself. Well, now, waiting me brother talk now, yeah. We can't show Buna waiting we need for do. Before you do your laundry, you get for sort out the dirty clothes them. Put white one side, put black one side, put the clothes the way don't koshi. Wait till the man say don't koshi, not the clinic, and then man say clothes the way don't boku. The clothes we don't boku, now like white we not the clean again. We put them all separately for make you get proper laundry. So now, waiting me brother talk. Wait man don't go long time. We not organize. We just they react. Waiting they happen because we not get plan. Na kotia put here. Digol cover hole. Now we see how the people that were supposed to govern we, then they respond to stimuli. And what is this stimuli here? And call it neo-colonialism. Neo-colonialism. Where all man they glad in Sierra Leone, MCC, that's exactly what it is. Now a soft policy for continue for whole we under. Una didn't do so, not the give una. Una do so, not the give una. But as my brother can always talk about, we get everything for that we brave it. We say, God damn it, when I take on our money, we can do it ourselves. It will be painful for a while because nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy. It will be painful for a while. We break everything and start back afresh. And how we go do that? We start for decolonize we mind. We Bob Marley say, we get for emancipate we say from this slavery, because that is slavery. Not in our hand, but we mind them so colonized that take the Sierra Leone and they talk about regime change in Sierra Leone. Can you imagine after 150 years, we don't live for 60 something years, people and they agree for regime change. People and any small thing, international community. Wait, for God's sake, don't we have thinkers in Sierra Leone? As I can always say, any society where people are not a reason, then behavior can never be reasonable. So that unreasonable behavior there, not to accidents, my brother, even back to you, bro. The behavior.
Thank you,
when unreasonable, not to by accidents, because not a reason.
You know, this man will write this book, Future Shock, Alvin Toffler. He will make a number of statements, but one will stand out outstandingly. He said, the illiterates of the 21st century shall not be those who cannot read and write, but those who have learned, refuse to unlearn and relearn. Why am I using this quotation? Because this quotation, it fits exactly into who that will be And why will they be empty there? Hey, we are the Athens of West Africa. Yes, fine. We land. But have we unlearned to relearn? No.
No.
Why? Because we are mentally and egoistically colonized. That's the first thing we have to begin to accept, all of us in Sierra Leone. One thing I know, people say, oh, this man always like for talk tough. Yes, I'll talk tough because I've had over 60 years of experience dealing with people I call my kinsmen. Now, I've done everything I had to do for people to understand that we are as we think and become as we think. Because the power, as it is said in the religious scriptures, we then go misinterpret to we. The power of God they in we. And that power now they call life. Some they call them soul. Some they call them, they got different names for them. But the fact is, whenever this physical form they move, now the power of God they move in them. Or now they make you move. When you say think, now the power of God they make you think. And the very religious books them tell we say God made we, he put part of himself in we. The Bible say in image and his likeness, now part of himself. The Quran say breathe per we, and the clay who turned alive, who became alive, now part of himself. Then he said, Lord, take dominion over this world. The dominion principle is explained differently in the two books. The Bible came direct and say, go here and take dominion. You know, say go dominate you, come immortal man. Go lie by come immortal man, thief him, kill him for control him. He say, take dominion. Quran say, God tell the angels then say, this thing I don't make a day before una. So una for worship him. So that's the dominion philosophy. And they explain to we so in the Quran. Surah to Al-Haq. If we get that, we not read them and understand them. Then we sit down. We they allow a few people for mislead we country and destiny. They will say, now God makan. Can we stop lying on God? We will not lie on God. We they lie. And our Europeans then they can't cause this problem. Not lie. The Europeans met us with the impunity. With system of governance we've been getting, we'll get state today. Now system of autocracy, impunity. No, we left for life and we say we have democracy. We don't. If we have democracy, we will not go with that mentality of winners take all politics. In societies where there is democracy, there is an even distribution of power. It no matter whether the party they in power or they as opposition, their voice matter in society. And in some countries, in fact, then they even make say you cannot run a government if you don't have a coalition. This is what happens in Scandinavia. This is what happens in Germany. And I think say Belgium self get the same system. That you forget a coalition of political parties for come together and form government. Israel has that arrangement, I'm sure. When you find out the countries them where they use coalition, then they always be proactive. Then they try for come with policies where go benefit the citizens. Then they try for come with systems, institutions, and even services where go benefit the people them. But later you get winners take all, we sit on the your buy, my emir. You sit down, they do elect.
Well, me want for add something with very pertinent to this discussion where we dey get so.
Right, sir.
What you talk, it's all correct. But there is some undertones. We are one way, we society not ever designed for let people and get a conversation. Conversation does not mean me and you two foresee the same way, we get the same views. Outside mature society, they function. When they come together, when I get a conversation, when I learn from what you wanna converse, then when I create a formula for infuse A and B, then get AB. When you get situation where you fuse AB, that is what you would call collective bargaining. You bring pepper, me bring yabas, then they bring palm oil, when I make one pot, we go end up for be something delicious where all man go eat. But Sierra Leone, from the word go, will not agree by anything. What is Solomon hates vehemently, now for let you disagree with them, you not enemy. For let you show say this pattern, it not new. Because how we did that salon, we all forbid water dogs. Where you see one dog team up before, all man for falla. When you talk for say, when they go, why they ask? Why they ask? You not traitor. Any society where get short mentality, in order progress. This is exactly what happened. And they come back to this senior. The brother lad on this.
And they
And
laugh,
they come back to this.
and they laugh because you dey give practical example of the topic who they deal with today.
Yes.
All
You
what
know?
they talk about collective bargaining, one pot, now illustration of what in proactive governance they do.
Exactly.
Bring everybody on board.
On board.
Let everybody contribute, even that case man at treat.
Yes.
But you know, Sierra Leoneans, they know they understand, they get high, but they know they see. You know they see because we full of we self. We know they see beyond we knows. When they take all over social media, they scatter the words of a man where they consider as a mentally deranged, blacker. But when you listen to that guy, it makes a lot of sense. It makes more sense than some of these so-called intellectuals.
By far. Well, I mean, try to make a point, Naya. When you look at the pattern of behavior, I hear you talk about God say, let we dominion, let we get dominion. That dominion, it means say, go ye forth and procreate. We for move. We are not static. That means to say, the life we live, again for get metamorphosis. It a change.
For grow, it for evolve.
Yes. But we get a society, we not mortal man. If you team up, you're not a human being, you then are a position. The condition of that situation there, that position they wait him up, not favorable to your existence. You not to tick, you not to stone, you not to house, you for move. You they move, find a safer position. Would they do that every day? We want to take picture. You they look the background. If the background not good, you they move. But even though when the background not good, we still they take picture. Then we they blame everybody else. Look at this pattern of behavior. When in Ghana Lancaster House, 26 people left. To start with, the mathematics was wrong because not of Freetonians and nobody in Sierra Leone. Over nearly 14 people are from Freetown and come out. It is not representative of we society. I go call the name of the people and we be did it. The number one person, when I be the first minister, na Samilti Magai. The second one, na MS Mustafa, Dr. J. Gerifa Smart. You get H.E.B. John. You get I.B. Chilo Kamara. You get D.L. Somna. You get Kande Bure. You get Paramount Chief R.S.B. Koka. You get Paramount Chief by Koblo Patbana. You get Paramount Chief Jaya Kaikai. You get Paramount Chief Vandi Mustafa. You get A.M. Magai. That is Albert Magai. You get T.S. Brewer. You get A.H. Demby. You get A. Nelson Williams. You get C.B. Rogers Wright. You get Batters Wilson. You get C.M. Thompson. You get J.C. Dugan. You get Checker P. Stevens. You get H.R.S. Boltzmann. You get H.N. Georgestone. You get E. Harris. You get Commis John. Then you get I.T.A. Wallace Johnson. Then you get Mr. Gripson Collier. Well, these are the people we can represent we. All right? Then people here we can represent we. Nearly 14 of them are Creole people. What about the protectorate? Way bigger.
They get education at that time.
You know, yes, they were educated, but we still need a balance in representation. You remember?
They come. I know where you want to go with this. Don't blame the white man.
Let me premise. Then you
let you premise.
Where we Sierra Leone start? Can you imagine? 17th century, the first country ever where women vote. Now Freetown. But at that time, we upline with the run behind Grumpig and a bush. We were not allowed to take part in politics. We not be the votes. We were not human. We were subhuman. We not the protectorate. We the upline. Now 1954, now him then bring politics to we will begin vote. Then create them. We don't begin vote from 17th century. Now Freetown. You see, it was a two-tier system. If we the Africans,
it was a two-state that was forced to become a one-state, and I think that one of the reasons waited till they will not get stability.
Yes, but that's make they bring this camp and the discussion. Yes. So you find out for say, first the Westman say we not so British, we are subjects. That means we are under them, then superior, we inferior. Then, because then people here feel to say, now the number for make decision, we go represent we. When they take over, they say, well, now we go be the new white man. Make the colonial white then go, then we become the colonial blacks. We go continue with the same status quo, keep the population under, for them we go be the one and number in charge. So we'll keep them in servitude. We go keep them as people them we not understand. We go make the decisions, then follow. So you see the use of sovereignty is still there in the dark ages. That means to say we are superior. We are, because sovereignty means now you, now sovereign. That means to say now you get authority. So that authority wouldn't get mean to say, then they decide for we. But the word sovereignty, and the other people and they use them plenty them who so sovereign state. Sovereignty, you get for look first and foremost, what it mean. You get individual sovereignty, you get national sovereignty. Individual sovereignty, that means to say me body and me life, now me they in full control. Nobody else go tell me what thing I do, na me life, na me get me life, na me get me body. What I do with them, it's mine. That is individual sovereignty. You they in charge of your body. Now you they make the decisions for anything will affect Imran. National sovereignty, that means your country. Now in they decide the country, the future, the country, how we for talent.
Imran.
But that just done this. You find out for say what not happen now in Sierra Leone, as we did so. This old definition now we still hold. We don't forget say sovereignty, they don't divide them. For make one person not get power. Make one person not abuse people. Then divide them now in modern politics in three arms. You know they happen no. Now one person is don't power team. And when you don't power team, you not for talk, you go read somebody come out, hey, you don't get power for challenge government. Because then they still think to say democracy and the meaning of sovereignty, that means to say now you superior. It's superior. Everybody else is inferior. That politics they don't long term. The politics where they in modern politics, power, then are the people they earn. Now that power they wouldn't get, now in them give you because we all, Sierra Leone, not go able to do inside with parliament. So now I make them decide, say, let's get representation, then cut the place. Every corner constituency, pull one person, say, now this is representative. Let's go talk on with behalf, with interest. Because we all not go do na parliament. All that they then do for let conversation go there. All and if something stronger, it go come back, it say, let's do referendum. The people then go get a say. If not this we need for do. Salon, they know they have referendum. Salon, they're not interested, even independence, they don't have a referendum, whether the independence within a sign 90 people they want. So, my brother, what you they talk, it is very, very important for let we get a system where first and foremost we get for take purge. We clean all this rotten maggots then waiting out with belly, then we're there waiting out with belly. Let we start afresh. We begin to think like people are way rational. Because right now, what we get old wine and new wine. And even the Bible tells us, you know, they mix old wine and new wine in the same skin. It's a boss. If it's new, let it be new. If it's old, it can be old. So now we get mix-up system. And this mix-up system, it'll kill we all. And people, and they see them, and they make like for say, they're not the same. Because anybody where they benefit, in lucky eye. The one them where not they benefit, then they holler, hey, we not agree. But we're not ready for make these changes. If we get for make them changes there, first and foremost, we get for identify the problem, what they identify for us. So because they make like we not see them. We don't they kind of day in, day out. When they talk about these issues, that issue there, we get for make a decision, say, we lives them has not progressed. All the country that will be there ahead of, they all don't pass with. Even Gambia, there's a big Gambia pass with. Gambia, even Bombali big pass Gambia. Now, we now the ridicule. All man they laugh with. To an extent, we don't even know the difference between right and wrong anymore. Because look like yesterday, Marabio, or day before yesterday, it goes to the gun. Then go doctor one audio, they say they don't call Marabio in name. Is that going to help our country? No. I don't like the guy. I don't think the guy is good for the country. But I don't get any reason for Gogo Life Panam. Then call the name. Then call the name, they announce the name. So what think anybody go benefit for something they're not calling name? That is not the issue. The real issue, the guy not get direction. The guy not get a plan. The guy not get what they call priorities. Because this motorcar we go buy, not only first thing, this salon don't go buy the most expensive motorcar we other country never get. What we get independence. The first country, now the whole world we buy limousine, when a African country. Now be Albert Magai, he buys $6 limousine when you not enjoy and this guy enjoy. So that thing that they happen, they're not new. We they make the same mistake there over and over and over and over. Why? Because we get the wrong people in leadership.
But it's all of us that are wrong, Imran.
You can look at it that way as well. Because if you did,
All of us in Sierra Leone are wrong.
And the passive contributors. So if the active person they do bad, you should don't look at. You are an accomplice. You are equally as bad.
We started with the power of each individual, the God in each individual. If you sit down and allow somebody to mislead your life, don't blame him.
Well,
I have never sat down for anybody to mislead me. That's why I'm a radical.
If anybody misuse you, now you give them permission. If you not permit the person,
body. And because I'm a radical, I've never fitted into a system where going to allow me for mix with the mess. That's why at some point in time I became a victim. You see, what I want to begin look at in Sierra Leone. The people of Sierra Leone for wake up. They are still sleeping. Madabio today carries all the blame. Tomorrow somebody else will go there and do what? Because we sleep. And the worst thing is, we don't understand why we are here or not. We keep blaming. We they blame Whitman who blame this, but it is us who are the problem.
At the end of the day, we have to take onus and say, this is enough and we're going to change it.
This education issue where they talk about. Do you know the Sierra Leone Grammar School was going to be established in Port Loko?
This is
The Sierra Leone Grammar School was going to be established in Port Loko. Reverend Shilenka came to Port Loko. He was there for years, representing the Church Missionary Society. He learned Temne and he wrote books on Temne. I have one copy. Our people refused. When Sengepier was brought back to Sierra Leone, the United Brethren in Christ Mission came with him and his group. They established educational institutions in Malima. The people around there accepted it. They spread up to Tonkolili. Tonkolili, they went on to, I think, Kono, Moyamba, and all the other places. The mission we call today UMC.
Yeah, now Tonkolili, now the first northern enclave we accept.
Okay. Yeah. The other parts then we refused.
Even
the village in the north, where they call Mabole. When you go there, they meet a lot of graves of Catholic priests. Go and ask how these people died. You see, the problem we have in Sierra Leone, it's not a problem created by anybody but our beliefs and our perceptions. As I always say, we get that mentality of people running from trouble. And because we run from trouble, the propensity to trust people is very small. And so we always look for the nearest thug we go safeguard we interest. This is how we encourage and institute autocratic regime. All we problem there with we. The British did what they did. They were not able to cross Songo to go up country because after the Hot Tax War, they didn't feel safe to mingle in the protectorate. They made attempts. They created district commissioners. They established a bullying force, what they call the Bandajuma Frontier Force.
Frontier.
And who were the people in that Bandajuma force? Sierra Leoneans, bullying Sierra Leoneans. I have always said, and it's time we begin to accept it. I don't care whether Sierra Leoneans like me or hate me. If you hate me at my age, I'm 67 this April. Hate me at my age, you are wasting your time.
The Bandajuma force is still in existence in Sierra Leone. Now then, they in the cloak of the army and the police.
Yes, now what I'm saying, I don't blame the British for this. It's us. Sierra Leoneans should begin to take responsibility.
Because if we don't take charge 65 years, we don't dismantle this bad behavior.
It's me. We born 1955, knows everything about Sierra Leone wrong. Why shouldn't other Sierra Leoneans know it?
Exactly. Because by now, we don't dismantle all them things then they where we know say, it not meet with ethical standards, it not meet with cultural values, it not meet with social values, it not meet with traditional values. These are values where we hold very sacred. Let me give you an example. You feel say, where with man divide we country badly.
But man not divide we. The meat we divided.
My man, wait.
The meat we divided. Let's begin to say it as it is, Imran.
Wait.
They're not divide we.
wait, let we not do the thing what they condemn.
They use
Let
what
we
it will
allow let
be.
all man bring his own point of
They
view.
use what it will be
We
for make
waiting now.
we what it will be so today.
Well,
And we
what
still
did they
they
say to
refuse
you?
for thing.
After
We still they refuse for thing.
1885, after 1885, when they partition Africa, we colonial people and come after that meeting there na Berlin, that the Berlin conference. Between 1885 to 1887, then water down with kingship. Them come do new boundaries inside Sierra Leone, where some of the towns then went at the north end up at the south. And I am at a place where you day. If during West Mountain and don't divide the country badly, when we can take over, we're not going to correct harm. But rather, when they do census and everything, what they do, then they divide the country further for make them able to get elected, rather for correct the things them what they introduced to we, well, it's not part of us. Because when you look at it, McKinney, Masingbi, Mabole, Marampa, Mayamba not team the enclave, but you don't end up in the south. For confirm and Mr. Mayamba district, you get the Rochi Funk. So all that area then are not. You don't end up in the south.
Imran.
At the camp. If we as the people, we are serious, where we come, this is the point that I'm in. If you get you bait, me brother, standing at the bed, you're uncomfortable. If you not grab, you brave them. If you don't sleep the morning, you shake that bed sheet, you pull that sansan. To God that next day, now so you go sleep uncomfortably, you not go enjoy that sleep day.
No, you're not uncomfortable.
But we not with the sleep and the sansan, with the holla.
You're not uncomfortable because that's what you want. You get what you pay for in life.
But this is the point I'm trying to make here. You know? Yeah.
You will get what we pay for in life.
In life, everybody gets the interest. The which man can it for a purpose. Then get what they want, they don't go. We don't get we country now to we serve. We not go make we country how we want now.
If you are rich, you are poor. If you are sick or you are well, it's all from you. You are the master of this art. You have control over the environment and everything. If you are not proactive, if you become reactive, then you suffer.
You know,
when you suffer, don't blame people.
Which man say, he say your life is proportionate to the decisions you make.
Exactly.
So whatever decision you make, now the life you get for live. Because
for the blame with man after 63 years. Let me ask myself, what has the educated class in Sierra Leone done to devise a road? Let me finish, sir. What have we done as intellectuals to devise a roadmap for our country? Is Sierra Leone the only country that was colonized? Look at the rest of Africa. There are countries in Africa that were colonized and we even suffered apartheid.
They colonized America, says.
Now I'm coming, sir. I'm coming. Let me make my point. Botswana was colonized and was even next to apartheid. The same De Beers Consolidated that was running Sierra Leone Selection Trust diamond mining in Pono are the ones in Botswana today. And Botswana has been able to get them to come to an agreement where the country gains more from the diamonds. And Botswana is the only country in Africa with a sovereign trust fund called the Pula Fund. Botswana and Sierra Leone are not too different. The problem with the Sierra Leonean, we are extroverts. We blame. It's time we wake up. The Europeans love us. If not, they will not allow us in their countries. We obligation. No. If not slavery we want to talk about, at the camp, laugh finish, sir. If not slavery we want to talk about, Europeans, they meet with and slavery. Then fight for slavery for Donna and Asalonte will be the hide the Duam. Now, 1929, they officially come with a law where abolish and outlaw slavery. And 30 they will practice slavery. Because if you go take people pick work for you, they pay them, na slavery. It's time we stop blaming. We are very reactive to life itself. How many Sierra Leoneans can sit down quietly and ask themselves, do I have a planned budget that I do every month? How many Sierra Leoneans budget live in their life? Say, I they earn this amount, now this I go spend this month for house rent, I spend this. They will tell you the money they work not do. You not do, but plan them. Look at your budget, what you need for spend, and look at the possible areas where you need for go look for firm income. Then you are beginning to plan your budget, even if not if you go thief. We need to plan people mentally. We can accept that, Imran.
For support with
Then
you, they talk.
we reactive.
For support with you, they talk. They deal with this thing here in two different perceptions. You talk about the blaming, we should stop blaming. But that is exactly what the bad politician wants. When we busy, they blame each other. We they argue with each other. Mende man, they blame Timni man. Timni man, they blame Limba man. That is the divide and rule culture. So that means to say, we go to fight among ourselves while them busy, they destroy the ecology, destroy the financial arrangements. So
Hold on then, now we want Imran.
You know, well,
Imran,
the whole thing
I
is,
go give a living example. Now we want all that.
You don't allow me, you don't talk, allow you let you talk.
Sierra Leone can do without mining. We can do without mining.
The Wetman use the same principle, divide and rule. For let we not able for rationalize and see sensibly whose side things they go, we busy the set among we say.
We don't take nobody. They tell you to go away, accept fine. We don't accept fine.
Like right now, what's happen in this there, people in talk see, because they deal with practical issues. They don't register people in the Northwest for seat O level, but they don't register people in the South East because then they register them because we now team then in the Northwest and create them, they don't register them. But nobody, I don't listen all man in the arguments. Nobody not say to themselves, hey, wait back. Southeast team people they say today. Mende people in the day, Fulaman in the day, Creole people in the day. Maringo people in the day. Whatever, this is one society. We get a cross-section of all the population that are scattered all over the country. The question is, should that be happening? Where a huge number of people in the non-register, but you cannot make it a chimney and then the issue. Because even though na Southeast, now they register, chimney people in the day, plenty one they represent today. Limba people in the day, you got Limba Kona na Bo, you got Limba Kona na Kanema, you got Limba Kona na Kono. So that argument not able to make let we get value for money in issues them what they happen in our country. But rather, what in for we don't say, this not go make we country develop for let we left out 160 something thousand people them out of the examination chain. This
Imran, I issue the way they talk about. I saw it circulating on social media. But I believe say the person will try for circulate them. If for do justice to what they talk by showing us the data evidence. Not of all paper no more they talk. Say, I get the paper before me. If it's before you. Show it for people to see. Publish it for people to see. Otherwise, I don't discuss such issues. Because now one of the other things that will lead me to reactive governance. I want to give me a chance, Imran, to deal with this topic.
Okay.
Because it's something very close to my heart. I'm not saying what I'm saying here to make friends with people. I don't care about friendship with Sierra Leoneans. I care about Sierra Leone. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, if there are 8 million people in Sierra Leone, 7,999,000 hate Mohammed Boy Jalo Jamboria. That does not change me. If you say you are coming to kill me, you are wasting your time. Because death is a constant. Everybody dies. Okay? But I cannot pass here on earth. And at this stage in my life, with the realization that I'm getting old, I see them as zip me mouth, they see me country, they sing. Then I defend that for blame. I don't do that kind of game. I don't play that kind of soccer. It's time Sierra Leoneans wake up. Everybody responsible for all the rubbish where they go on. And if you look at the worst thing what happened to our country, now that war. That war creates a gap in we intellectual development processes. So much so that 90% of the people now when are young adults, when you take to them, you really they see say there is something missing with us. And we try for compare. Burkina Faso, this, that, they all get young people in governance. We have young people in governance in Sierra Leone. Look at the mess that is going on. It's the mess that is going on. So they deal with the issues there, cannot take them lightly. I'm here to leave a legacy for posterity. I'm not here to deal with people. People don't matter to me. I don't care whether you're a billionaire. If you have your billions, take a flight with Elon Musk and go to space. Go and enjoy yourself. But let us talk about Sierra Leone, 63 years after independence. What have we got to show? Blaming. All of us, we are not ready. Chapter 2 of our constitution is clear that sovereignty lies with the people. But the people will prefer to wait for a few idiots to come and tell them lies, give them pittance. That dependency mentality of people they don't allow. Now, one of the things where they make with governments and not they do what for do. The people then get for wake up. And not they tell them for go fetch nobody, but let them wake up. Let them try for know what they need for know, so that nobody not go mislead them. But politics now reach the level where you not get no benefit for the people. Because when you look at the political parties, them, what in them deeper, a worst pass what you they blame British for, divide and rule. Even within the political parties, they are divided. And that's not helping us. Because if men and women then are house, they're not they see one place. All 10 and the parala, it affects the picking them. Now we get with the political parties them. Everybody want be head of state. Well, me na foot of state. And I go to tell you now the truth. I'm not laughing about it, Imran. Wish for done in that country. That's what's in the happen now. This kush epidemic. The people when are the last people away for help say for able to go help for make the country. Those who have come out into the diaspora to see something different. Now then are the people that are involved in the kush. Oh, within Sierra Leone they make kusho. Now people in the diaspora. Other countries, then people when they come out, then can involve in drug dealing, then go make them country. Who they take the drug care and go power people there? How do you call that? Is that the work of the European? Is that the work of the white man?
Not the way with man do with black man or collaborate.
It's us. Now we can accept that. Something wrong with we Sierra Leoneans.
Everything with Mandu, we collaborated.
We so compromised with we egos that we not see say we cannot do it alone. We have to be a team. We have to be a unit. Honestly, there was a time recently I make a statement na Facebook say Manchester United and Sierra Leone are the same people. You cannot have a team that does not work in unison. Imran. Can we imagine, say, now with man we go introduce tribalism. Now then we go introduce this. Now then we go introduce that. But for God's sake, 60 years going on. We're not able to sit down and ask ourselves, say, how we go change this? We're not call meetings them. We're not call meetings them, but go sit down and ask ourselves. The only person who come very close to that, now Neskoma, that's why we make that conference on economic transformation.
And
we dey wait for call meeting for go settle case for politics. You are when for build the wealth of the nation, we're not able to. Don't left for blame. Don't left for blame. Don't begin tell yourself true. I don't tell you if 8 million people this alone, 7,999,000 hate me. I don't care. Don't pass me prime. The legacy now they look for left for salon. And the only way I go do am now for tell me people and true.
You know, where you look back, you look at the figures and everything, you just can't help but ask yourself, why? After we gave independence in 1961, our population was under 2 million. To be precise, it was 1.860 something thousand people. 1,860 something thousand people. We were under 2 million.
Are we even 8 million? That's the question.
That's another question where I don't ask, because after the war, a lot of people died and a lot of people displaced. And when maybe they're in England, where I just come to England, you go work at it before you see one salon person. Now, everywhere where you pass, you get salon people and go don't pass 1 million. And America back then go pass 1 million. You know? But now with population don't big. Why? Because they want to do fraudulent NGO applications. So they go get more money from a World Bank and anything and they.
It's all the dependency mentality.
Exactly. You know, so some of we don't ask them questions there. Say, how come a country go get war, people die plenty, people displaced, all of a sudden the population shoots up like I shoot so. You know, in fact, the country don't know who are they in or who are they out. You see? So these are all the things. We're not a keep record. Records not there. You know? When you see a whole electoral commissioner, they look the country, talk for say, you know get for full results. Not so you get the results. You are there to do a job. And what's your duty? Now for record.
Imran, if that commissioner do that, now the people of Sierra Leone will do that. I'll keep blaming the people of Sierra Leone until they understand.
This is the point I am making. We're on the same side. He able to get in mind, look, we now we face Koro and he tell we for say, another poor result. And we got
that was what we employed you for. If you cannot produce it, get out of that office.
Exactly. They never go make a dialogue. They never come out, go call international community. They never go make this, that. The man not perform. Sack him. If he can go jail, he go jail. That's what happens everywhere else. Why is it that when it comes to Sierra Leone, everything will be different? And not the difference.
We're not a thing.
Not the sophisticated difference.
We're not a thing.
Now, primitive difference. Primitive difference. Man got a responsibility. Not to the first thing this. Every constitution, 161 constitution, who was in charge of calling the results?
Are you?
Now be the how you call them? Now be during 61, that's na be the governor general. Now he get the power for call the result. But this new constitution, now the electoral commissioner, then now you they look people at the face say, I do not have to give you, not so you get a result. If you're not teacher, you teach picking them. You don't mark them paper, you don't make the result, then the parents come say, I want for can come get a transcript and not get some. Then you don't want to be a teacher. What you gonna
now we they take them from now we they take them from
What would they go to university? When you apply for university place? When you go for go do you masters, then they ask you for transcript. And now they ask you for your degree. Now you transcript. That's now you university where you go. Now they give you the statement of how they record and where you get whatever aggregate you get. Now you find a degree certification. So if you don't do a work, you don't call result. You read the result from somewhere. Let us see that paper there. Is that already here? The man still ready. Then they make meeting. Then they make dialogue. Dialogue for a full where them tear una country down. Una still left and day. I know when you look at it, I'm able to understand. Then what's in the morning me pass all. Any sentence where Sierra Leonean they make international community. We have left them people they had in governance 60-something years ago. 60-something years ago. We see this new man where they put now waiting. If first a policy say they want to break away from the colonial people them. They want to rethink their position. We they take today, some man can even, I don't hear people that talk for say, well, let's go back to the Westman them. It be better what we do on the Westman them. These are Sierra Leoneans and we go school. Some man not be known for saying that protest, we protest, what we, look, let me tell you this, let me tell you with all seriousness. One of the biggest problems, some man not interested in Salon history self. Me, that's what they talk to you now. Now, out of interest, I do my research, I study what happened in my country. Now, I don't also now know for say, Sierra Leoneans, they may get union, them, established union. And one of the union that will be very established now, Pasheki, now inform the mining union, will be one of the strong union in Sierra Leone, I prepare. And when Sheki waiting them, their union they yeah. Now they protest for maybe Whitman left the country. The Whitman not be left the country and glad you. There were protests all over Sierra Leone.
Now the union business where Sheki be involved pa. Where he go up and that Lancaster House talks, he say now get elections before independence.
Yes.
Where then say no. Now I make them put and cuff pan and bring us alone, then deport.
Yeah. Now both street magistrates now they get and go. Both streets, East London.
He was deported. He was deported and taken to prison. On the day of independence, Shaka Stevens was in prison.
They look on a cell. Now both streets now. From both streets, they can go both streets magistrates.
You know, Imran, all that day, I don't tell you tradition. I stopped studying history in the third form in the grammar school. When I ever do what thing called history at university, if you see I come back, I take with history, that's something that drive me.
Yep. You don't help me.
I feel in my soul that I've wasted my time passing through this art as a Sierra Leonean. In life, it's not about how much wealth you accumulate, but what legacy you leave after you have left this world. We see beaucoup people them who don't pass here, they don't get all the money where they and die, all things are lucky. Because then people and they not be ever sit down and ask themselves, what is my purpose of passing here? And I'll tell you one thing, I don't care whether people feel insulted. 99.9% of the Sierra Leoneans don't ask that question. I make we like Falamakata. I don't see John don't buy motorcar himself for go buy motorcar. John don't bilos if for go bilos. John don't married himself for married. Because we think
They are not even interested in being a proper Sierra Leonean, because you cannot be proper Sierra
Because
Leonean.
you don't get the purpose of life.
You're
only seeing what others do and want to be. We're all wannabes.
You cannot be a proper Sierra Leonean, then you don't know what is a Sierra Leonean, the history of Sierra Leone. What will make you Sierra Leonean?
If you see I go into history, I want the singular factor, not to forgo learn history, I forgo find out why we are in this mess.
Yep.
There is some factor in the past that caused this mess. Or there are some factors in the past that caused this mess. If I accept that we are in a mess, and for a country with so much resources, for them in a mess, it tell we say we're not a thing. And the other side will not see. Foreigners, they can our country, higher they not get. 5-10 years down the road, these foreigners have become very rich. Then we see them, they believe a few set of people where they can lie away. Because they have the beggar mentality. All the noise they are making about MCC money. What is MCC money? $400 million for a country.
Honestly.
What is MCC money for a country? If you want to pay wages, for every Sierra Leonean to live decently, that money will only pay 4 months salaries.
Because of 400 million we get for compromise with principles, with standard, with traditions, with culture. We get for give everything away. Because in the 400 million, what they get themselves, they reach the people. They reach the people. The money not they ever
because like also coconut heads and this.
The money not they ever trickle down to the people. If the money be
when Emerson be seeing coconut head, we take and make laugh. Even though he himself he lost his way. Because he would have been one of the best musicians in West Africa. He lost his way by compromising his ethics.
The first
join politics so enough for Putanpa.
Now Connaught Hospital. From what people that left 60-something years ago, they're not improving. We'll not get any modern standard hospital. So all the money that where they can, most of them go. What's in the do with the money then?
Imran.
Yes, sir.
I want you to take home one lesson today. You are as you think and become as you think. It's not your material situation at any point in time that matters. It's your intellectual situation.
I read a book at college.
There are many stories of people who have been in poverty, but they rose and became some of the richest men you can find.
I read a book in college. It says, what you eat is who you are. I listen to that phrase there. And then I say, what you eat is what you are. Remember that the Bible, it says, not to waiting go inside your mouth to defile you. Now waiting to come out of your mouth. Because waiting to come out of your mouth, that's from your mind. So when you get around people, where them perceptions there, you listen to all them garbage there, and they come to a point, you they begin you be defiled. Where what's in you're not able for reason,
you are not defiled. You are not defiled. That's the word that was used to colonize us. You know what happens? Let me put it in a scientific perspective. Go and do your research on that. We are all energies oscillating. Your thoughts are energies. Magnetism in physics tell we say we attract each other, and also like poles attract each other, and also that's what happens to us as human beings. Choose your friends because your frequency, your mental frequency has to be kept, otherwise you go down. It has happened to all of us at one point in time. Okay? We therefore begin to tell ourselves trueness alone. Lord, left for life and God. Lord, left for life and with man. Let's begin to tell the one that will they elect say, Now we get the sovereignty. It belongs to us. If you don't do what we elect you for, don't expect us to re-elect you.
You for vamoose, you for go. You know, not two ways
The
about
mentality of say, BD, sang, let's move away from that.
Sabano.
It has not helped us. It has not, and it will never help us. Sierra Leone is a country with so much. I can tell you for true today, Imran. We can ban mining for the next 20 to 30 years. We put weight per agriculture. We put weight per technical skills development. And within the next 25 years, Sierra Leone is going to be a world power like China. Take it from me. I've done that research.
Me man, if you get a plan, anything at this world, if you're gonna bank for go take money, then they ask you for your plan. If you have a plan, then you get chances for make wealth. But if you not get plan,
Now make we get reactive governance. With the wait let trouble be, we Allah. They will expect people for can't solve the problem. I will give another side of the disadvantages of reactive governance. Sierra Leone gets one of the biggest diasporas now in Europe, America, China, etc. Of us in this diaspora, if we were not reactive, if we were proactive, looking at how we can build up Sierra Leone, and if those idiots that we put in governance build trust in us, for make we give our money, if every Sierra Leonean said, let me put $50 every month into a bank account that will develop Sierra Leone, we'll be making 10 times more money than we get from the international community. Go and do the maths, mister.
Of course.
But because we are not proactive, we're not a seeding in day. A small country in East Africa, Somaliland, they do them. Then they do them. Ghana. The transformation of Ghana started with the Ghanaian diaspora. The one they all will be left waiting triangle. We don't can survive small. They begin go back and put in the economy. I remember the Tewa begin teaching in the late 70s. The Bank of Sierra Leone be the issue treasury bearer bonds. If not that no more the government of Sierra Leone begin issue back, people then begin buy them and invest in them. And we trust say they not go use the money for they buy my bache and other kind expensive things them. I think say Sierra Leone will begin get away for developing self without we not go bigger.
Oh, my brother, the one way.
But when you get at the cancer, let me just finish. When you get an intellectual class way full of idiots, I'm saying it purposefully and willfully. We don't want to vex, we don't want to glad, I don't care. This is how our country is going to sink. Go ahead, sir.
Me they call them academic lao. But you see the one way you dey out of your country, then say you can send money, but you're not allowed to participate in politics because you are in a diaspora. Take the day they not fix them. Then they talk about to sim. You know, all the laws them, the way not progressive, therefore don't change them, long term, they still keep them. You know, how you go allow me, because I left Sierra Leone, I can't in England. I'm born in Pekin and Miami. Pekin gets the right for go back and go take part in politics, where most unlikely for them for go back. But me, we got the appetite for go, wait for making a leg day, I don't get chance for go. I don't get chance for
the people and all let that change, Imran.
Exactly.
If the people of Sierra Leone want that to change, it will change.
It will change. But you see, the thing is, I have said this, I mean, audio them, not to one and not to two them. You see, Sierra Leone, the problem is everybody is guilty of
we too hypocrites.
the demise of the country. We all
hypocrites.
participated. Some man go ask me, how? Me not be getting work in a day. Me not be take part. The one them where they take part, where they thief the money, where they make them bad law there, they are the active.
Bigger to them.
They are the active contributors. Me papa, when I be civil servant, me uncle them, me mama them party them. Where me not mix from politics, I know they take part from politics. Where she don't they look them and they get away with them. They are passive contributors because they sat there and they let them do it. So in all, the active and the passive, they are equally as bad as the other. Because if you sit down and they do something wrong, you see say what they do, not progressive, not going to help the community, and you allow them to get away with them. Like for instance, then kill that boy Samson. I read them there and they talk, say, hey, in mama in tranga, now for every money for him. That is not the point. The point is, the way they kill body, was it legal? If it wasn't legal, the people that were killed, have they been brought to justice? And if they've been brought to justice, have the family been compensated properly? These are the questions.
You come back to the reactive point. Even the Sierra Leoneans who are not in government are reactive. They wait for things to go wrong to find who to blame. God Makam.
But after when you don't blame them, try to resolve the issue. Then now, people and they want to get the money, for let them thief the money, and I allow even money, and I allow even money, so you go to their hand, so they go thief the money. So when they all 10,000 in England, they go give the money 1,000. The balance money disappear. They will read them plumber and they just watch them, you go read them plumber and they very soon. But
when we get time for listening to them.
If we got for the long term, we got to make a law say never again in our country will not care whether you're not president, you're not minister, you're not councillor, whosoever you be. Nobody not go kill person in a year. Then can't wait and day. It will not be tolerated. It will not be accepted. And if it is happen, whosoever does that should be taken to court, tried, and whatever punishment laid down for that kind of crime, they lay suffer. Then the people them where they bereave, therefore be compensated. That's what happens in any society.
Imran.
Yes, sir.
For the lie to himself. You can lie per person or you lie to yourself. We are telling a lot of lies to ourselves by wishing to have a system where people can take people to court and get justice. You have a dysfunctional system, expect justice.
But me
the
brother,
laws are there.
That
they come, let me make me point. You don't make you, are they come, are they
come? If you don't make it, I not go make.
Imran, if you don't allow me for make me point, you not go know how for make them. And I'll keep quiet.
Agree.
I'm a Norwegian citizen as I speak. You see?
Agree.
Out of wish for leave a legacy. We don't mix Pamboku talk now. Sierra Leone is richer than Norway in terms of resources. Norway has $1.7 trillion. Sierra Leone is begging. Then when I get a head of state where they do DHL.
God. You don't look at.
When I get for wake up.
Touch a plane, just the fly.
When I get for wake up.
Now I would jo superintendent. Now I would jo any side where they kill goats.
When I get for wake up, not to talk no more. Quoting they make change happen. The problem in Sierra Leone is with the Sierra Leonean people. They are not ready to change their lives.
That is the key.
They don't have a plan to change their lives.
It looks like say we are content.
They only plan to show off. I'm back, get coats. I get O's. The boy seeing Gene will go by. That mentality has to change.
I get 4 degrees.
That mentality has to change. And Sierra Leoneans should begin to talk less and think more. Today they talk now, anybody take and say na insulter, the insulter, I don't care. One day when I go realize say not to insult. Okay? We are as we think, and we have become as we are thinking. We have allowed things that we don't understand to take over our mentality. We want affluence. We want extravagance. We want for sure. So we know to think of how can we make this? With all the resources we'll get in Sierra Leone, 60 years plus, show me one Sierra Leonean we go call say now inside Sierra Leone, he make genuine business, he turn billionaire. There's none. Because we system dysfunctional. And because we allow them for be so. I mean, they say, when I talk against them things here, I became the victim. 1982, I signed a voucher in which there were 75 names, and we were only 25 on the staff. I questioned it the next day, my service was terminated.
You know the one that they talk. If
they come. The word where they talk, not to any the thing. The word where me they talk is the people are allowing this. Somebody who I consider say as a very close person, he come out go talk to me, uncle. Hey, that man, I'll tell the mechanical. Now he don't lost his job.
No, it's not the fault. Yes, that's what they will say. That's what they always say. It's your fault.
It's the people the way they think, and I go talk them today. From now on, anything wrong with Sierra Leoneans, I not get sympathy for them.
No, for we don't talk. If we just 30 months, look now, he don't lost his job.
We are not passing here to be celebrated zombies, which we are. But they go all over the place, then on social media, they show off. That's what we are. There's nothing to show other than showing material goods on social media. Things that we don't make, things that we cannot make. Then we see them pant up wealth. And the other thing we make them worse, we get the belief say, when the mining companies there they go, therefore just go pull the mineral and give it the money up. Now they try for tailor a system where we say go able mine the minerals here and benefit from them. Norway discovered oil in 1950. A company came from America, Phillips Brothers. Say we want to say now, we're not a miner it. 1958, then declare say the human resources are an economic good. So let the people pay more taxes so that they go make free education up to university. They equip all the schools. The people, because they trust the people in governance, trust. They agreed to do that. Since then, as I'm speaking, education in this country, even to the last level, now FOC. Then primary and secondary schools, and then get equipped carpentry and auto mechanic shop the way we not get in a saloon. Ask anybody who don't come Norway, who don't go to the school
That's what
system.
you call it. That's what you call a government, bro. Government.
Okay? We in Sierra Leone, now God they mark stupid fool for go sit down and mislead we country. Now they dance for him back.
They say I God gave him power, and I God put her there.
Then this year, I joke with somebody, say, but I don't tell one cancer. Everyone not carry to. I just laugh. I say, look at you. I mean, they go salon.
You know, think you more me. And the one that we can talk say you should not have a viewpoint because you know they're not grown. Now we didn't grown. So that means to say he get a better insight than you. You know.
Yeah, next step we person tell you that. Tell us, say You shall be somebody who gets a technology. Where from in computer, they see anything they be inside salon.
You know, we with people anything. As you want talk so. Hey, you know they're not grown. Now we they not grown. We know when they're not grown. What you wanna don't do? What is here they happen?
Yeah.
What's not the sacrifices that we don't make? In fact, we know
You
they even
don't
talk
have
that.
to go to the streets to go and cause trouble. If this thing not right, do not tell them, say, Paddy, this thing not right. When they not agree, stay home. Everybody stay home.
Papa, over 70% of the one in within Sierra Leone where they take part in social media na pseudonyms. Sierra Leone, we capital city, na Freetown because na country of freeborn people them. But Salon people and since their mentality na slavery mentality, then they hide their identity. When you get a society where all man they hide their identity for let you talk, yeah, you know what say the problem, the big pass what you they talk about tonight. The hypocrisy, the two-face. Because they want eat here, they want eat here, they want eat yonder. Any side way, they go breathe in, and the roast chicken yonder. It breathe in, and the roast goat yonder. It. So because of that, now make any side, just if not they lie, me man, do a quick survey, go to social media. All man gets nicknames. So nickname them. Make you wonder, say, who that they want there? I love you, a motor, Podloko Express, this, that. Momo APC Talkman, this, that, all kind name. Why? Then they hide their identity. You get to your own country, something they go wrong in your country. You as an individual are not able to map and stand by what you say. You get for hide.
Let me ask you, sir, do you want to take some phone calls?
Yes, let's do. Because some man gets better sense past week. We go can add more value.
Let me take some phone calls. You know, I laugh no more, man, but I'm not laughing in my heart.
It's painful, very painful situation, bro.
Painful for say you were born in a place, you know the potentials of the place, you see the place there in a mess because the people them then don't compromise the mentality.
Deliberate mess, not about just mess, so deliberate mess.
Painful.
Deliberate mess.
And we are happy to be in somebody else's country doing slave labor. Because when you look, 90% of what they are the diaspora, now slave labor what they do. Are we happy about that? Why we not for enslave our country? Because we allow a few people for create an autocracy where you not dance to the tune, then ready for dislocate you and dislodge you.
Solomon is in a place. He gets the bathtub overflow. If then they nobody no go come out, go lock the pump and build the water. We ask him, not to be left the pump up, you know. Before that they go to tiptoe in the pass. They go to tiptoe the pass, so they go to get pneumonia there. But nobody no go say
something is wrong with our
we
mentality.
need to do something. Now we clean this place here. Now we able to work out like mortal man. If you then as Sierra Leonean community, take chair, put on the remote. All man they come, he link the chair pass. Nobody no go take the chair, pull and come on the lepers in up door. Where you answer, why you no go pull on it? But not to put on the they all put on the go can pull up. But if they block on our way, in case there is fire, that's the fire exit.
We need for find out. We need for find out why this they happen to we. We need for find out. There's a reason.
And the entitlement, as you don't rightly put them, you know, it is our right. It's an entitlement culture. You know, you're not for make any efforts because how you go there, you want for benefits without sacrifice. You know, every day. If anything at this world you want to forget something, you have to make sacrifice.
They say, to put it simply, in life you get what you pay for.
Exactly.
It's simple.
We want good paying jobs, but we don't want the responsibility. We want
and another thing where we need for begin tell people them There is a difference between a job and work. We don't know that. There is a difference between a job and work. Now I make them party, they not care whether they go answer present in the morning. As long as you they get income, you they pay tax. Because they know the difference between a job. A job is something you are employed for. Work is something that you gain income from. You understand? A lot of people, they do things necessarily when we forgive them money, but then they take a light because you know they go answer present.
You know they're gonna
Or if they get more money from that thing there, but if they pretend as if you know they get nothing from them because you know they go answer present. And when you do that, not dishonesty. Not dishonesty. If you dey buy and sell, you dey make money, you for pay tax. You see, the other thing will make the politicians and they mislead we country. Now because the people them they refuse to pay effective tax. If the people them they pay effective tax, they say you put your money, your mouth where your money is. Not so. It's natural with the human being. When somebody they put your money, and they left and go for nothing. No. But when the person, they hear what international community they bring money, he say not to me business. So come and talk, you find a clap for him. You understand? The one way that way, then they take demoralize the people them and keep them in check. There's too much over dependency on international assistance. If Sierra Leone has 8 million people, and let us say we get a population that is about 50%, 25 years and below. We say about 4 million people that then they of the matured stage. If them 4 million people they pay $100 tax every month. Now how much that they be? How much that they be? No calculator.
I must have been mad so bro. That one is Grace Fina Jama.
4 million people. Take calculator. No calculator. You know, we get for beginning practical examples how for able to run we self.
And one of the way
this syndrome,
we get for no limitation. Me not be mad.
this syndrome about we not get resources. We not get resources. Now we stop that. There is never lack of resources in a country.
Resources. You know the arena social media where people and where they help them from America, they send money for them. Them about them.
What are they say? The politicians, when things happen like this kush epidemic, they will go about and tell you we don't have. They have the resources. They don't know how to find the resources because they lack the wisdom. 1, 2, they lack the trust of the people. So they cannot get the resources. If this government gets the trust of the people, like when this kush epidemic be so, people out in the diaspora can volunteer and come together. Try the way Ebola be people will not be volunteered and go.
Yeah, they did.
Everybody doing it in your own small way.
A lot of nurses they left here from England.
Everybody doing it in your own small way, not so. Then we'll be able to put it under control.
But for let you know this entitlement culture and this frequently what they call ungratefulness with people there. And the other people that they talk about people that would send money for the diaspora. Well, let go we them old mammy them waste and they weep. I call one way talking at the forum, I call them privately. Now I say if you get opportunity for whip, we say they pay you. It's a start for the lie. Now I say, but whether man send money for you, the each time, then you cost them back like Yama say the whip waste. Not so. I say I don't blame you. Now the one that would send money for una. And this guy for making a lot of people in the diaspora and they for begin to rethink their position.
I think
because
one of the solutions for every country, One solution for make we country go before now for left for they send money to people let us alone.
They want the president say the people and then are there place and they go change money. The people in the diaspora don't try for them. These are the very people in the diaspora and when they cost every day saying they whip old granny waste and that money when they whip waste.
Not to the cost, now the issue. The fact that we they continue for send them on Israel, they make dependency not done.
Maybe the only issue that one, then the other thing is the people are not even grateful.
Me not care whether people grateful or not at this stage, Imran.
They don't prepare for move.
Imran. I have met with so much ingratitude that at this stage in my life, I not care whether grateful. And that's why I don't care about what I say.
How we see life, somebody were grateful, he not say this person here, he made an effort. Then he go make himself begin to think, say, if this man can make him, himself go make him. But what am I way not even appreciate what you do for him? Then he open him mouth like board for like I can drop something in a lie.
Well, if you go get him back now, you sabi.
You know? And they cost them every day, they sell them for them. Then they cost
if you are part of the problem, then you go continue forgive them. But if you're not a part of the problem, you go stop them.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest, it don't come to the point now where they ask me, is it ever going to change? Now I don't. Sometimes I can be hopeful. Sometimes I can be very pessimistic. Say, it's gone. We cannot fix this because when you look at people,
we can. There is a way we can fix this. There is a way we can fix this. But for us to fix it, we first have to change the way people think.
They are too content with the bad system. They are contented with it. Let's call it
if a few of us can move away from the bad system and begin to think right, then maybe that contentment will be reduced.
By God's power, because I'm really hoping.
I make us start say, now we all responsible. And because me don't take responsibility, I'm not afraid for tell you what I want to tell you.
Papa,
if you are wrong, you are wrong.
Me and you two don't do it for the last 5 years.
No, and when I say you, not to you, Imran, I'm talking to everybody.
I know. But I just try to say we don't do param actively for the last 5 years.
I don't take responsibility, and because I don't see the light at the other side of the tunnel, I'm going to tell you that this is what is wrong about you. Change the way you think. Change your beliefs. Begin to see life from a different perspective. Ask yourself, what is my purpose for passing here? Otherwise, una go always sit on the wait for God for can solve problem. When problem comes, the way landslide be, they holla, blame God. Where are the victims today? They are still suffering. Those who died, died. Those who did not die, they are still suffering.
They are still.
Flood don't be to them. Alma holla, then blame Uda for blame. Where are the victims? They are still suffering.
They are still there.
If now una get the sovereignty, now una get the power now hand. Now they vote them people are into power. Then think can they not find solution for una let it not be again. It's still the be. Una they blame God. Hey, una they lie for una self. Una they waste una time.
Before we start renting there, what would they do? I knew nothing about Salone history. Where I can get interested, I can realize the more way I know about who I am, because in life, every tree gets a root. And the root, now in the hole, the trunk. Without the root, the trunk will not stand. And the root, where hold the trunk, now you know the sea. Now you know your history, who you are. Now in geotropic.
Now you know your identity.
It hide away from the light. It is underground. Without them, that tree is trunk. It's not going to be phototropic. Now hold them up for them enjoy the light where they make it be a fruit. But you get people that say a plant with a deep fruit, it will be a sweet fruit. A plant, a tree with a good network of roots, strong roots. It will be a delicious fruits. If you're a mortal man, you don't know your identity. You don't know who you are. Like right now, I go sit down. I know indigenous men they name them. What is it Koji? I know that Koji na men they name. What is it Wiya? I know say na men they name. What is it Gobi? I know say na men they name.
But do you know the indigenous team names?
You know? Yeah, I know them. Banabom.
Now, huh?
Banabom. Mayeni. Untuma.
Not about the surnames that are indigenously Timni. Do you know them?
Yes. Tula. Bla.
Dolly.
Yes.
Blah.
Yes. You know, so without this, I would not have known. So now when I see somebody anthropologically by your name, I can able to begin to know your roots. You remember what we do one study today where Lahai come up, what we get for realize say Lahai, na so name, not so even the name,
but so name, now first name.
You know? Yeah. So you see, this is the strength of knowing who you are. Then we don't talk this over and over. We all get the same ancestry. Most of the tribes in Asalum get the same.
Now the source. People learn to relax, they're not they find out, Imran. When people learn to relax.
What did the man say? He said, Iposoto Nambara. That same Iposoto Nambara. Now you tell me, say, so man say, Nambara Soto.
Nambara Soto.
Then turn upside down, but at the same time.
Yes.
You know, so when you look at it, we have more things that brings us together than divides us. So what thing that this, you don't mean, you not chimney, you want to kill me, you want to kill me. Why? Because
we are not thinking.
That's not one.
Even from where born, that consciousness for saying me na fulaman, you know, ever stand out in me. I want to let you know that. From where born, get to this stage. Because I grew up as a small boy in a place where Timni and Loko was the key language, Songo. I come Freetown to attend secondary school. I begin travel all over Sierra Leone. I mixed with Mende, I mixed with Kono, I mixed with all the nationalities or whatever you call them. I grew up knowing Sierra Leone. And I grew up with the awareness that there are different languages.
You grew up to know diverse Sierra Leone. You.
Yes. The first time the issue of tribalism sank down on me, now in September of 1975, when I first attended class at Jala University College. Lunchtime, I hear people and they talk about Northern Students Association, Corner Students. I say, what is happening here? Why are people dividing themselves into clans and groups? Then we had Western Area Students Association, WASA. I say, but me not go mix on this. And to go tell if you're not no mix.
Now you get me point. Now you get me point.
Mix.
You know, let me tell you this. You see, I like language. And now this history and this anthropology make I like language and the roots. They might not all man what the hear language understand them. When man and they talk about tribe, a lot of people like when I say tribe, they're thinking I just mean the TV. No. When I say tribe, the meaning, the real meaning of tribe is a group. Tribe as intimity, na linguistic group. Even football club, na a group, na tribe. Manchester United is a tribe. Arsenal is a tribe. Now a social tribe. For social football, tribal group as in football. Anything when a group na tribe. So if we don't get a group already, Sierra Leoneans, when a Sierra Leone, when you left the country, you know they carry in the passport. Now Sierra Leonean passport. We only carry one passport. Why we not go hold on to that? And when you look at we as a people, to be honest, when you look Mendema, you look Tim the man, we have more in common than more than separate.
Mister,
You know, more
Mister,
in common than
Mister,
divides us.
Mister,
Yes, sir.
Mister. Go. You know, I don't begin, but I not complete it. I did do a research on the language them. Mende, Timni, and so. They get so many common words, but then they use them differently.
Yeah.
Like the Timni man, they talk about sababu. The Mende man says sabu. Not the same word.
Not the same word. Creole say they use
Timni man, they
sababu.
talk about kontofili, trouble. Madingo man, they say kontofili, trouble. So man, they say kontofili, trouble. Not the same meaning.
Then, Timni man, they use nimisa. Mende man, they use nimisa. Madingo man, they use nimisa. So man, they use nimisa. Opo nimisa. Nimisa o. Man, nimisa na hi. The same word. And they all carry the same meaning.
The same meaning. What we see them with a fool we self because we don't stop for think.
Madingo man, they say sadaka. Timni man say satka.
Yes.
So man say
man. So man say sadaka. Mende man, are the same
we
thing.
have more that unites us than divide us. But we don't allow few people them for can inject toxin in we nerves for make we distrust each other. Like right now, many people anyway they call me. They say to me, "I don't go vote APC. Then if you vote for them, go can't kill we." And they ask and say, "Now you kill too many people." Then you say they say no. I say, "Want too many money host?" They say no. I say, but now we get sense. I say, Madabio and a gang, we don't commit the atrocities there. Kayoma say, Uda throw ashes, the fella. Timini man say, that white fall way to waper mine, I foot the red. So, you not kill person, you not wound person, you happen for being in them. You don't have to worry. These Timini people and what suffer the consequences of them people and their actions, they know them by face, by name, from, then they can look for them. And it's not going to be you. The only thing is, I'm very angry with you because you, as the main person, you sit there. You keep your mouth shut. Wait until they happen. Just like what you talk about the active and the passive contribution. The same way I will be very angry with the Timni man. We're going to be misguided for go kill or go attack Koji or Manja. Because they happen for Biminde, but not to in kill. The Lima then we kill, Marabio then we kill, where ferment the situation. You team the man go holam. You want to go all Munda. You want to go all Koji. I will frown at you like crazy. Because not to Koji do am. Koji happen for Biminde, but not to Induam. But I am equally as angry at the Minde man. When they sit down there, then stupid fools there, they use the Mende name for cause atrocities in the name. So we all, as you rightly put them, and let what you talk that one day, we all get for take responsibility. Look like one woman.
Mister.
Yes, sir.
If we want to be honest, even this tribalism, we Northern brothers and don't go into and deeply.
Of course, I hear it then.
We don't need all that rubbish in Sierra Leone.
Look, one woman where can they talk now then within there. One young girl be died recently. That young girl with a future get a bold mind, go and kill some Northern people. It can and see the one for protest. They don't kill them sorrowful. They don't die sorrowful. As God can have it, it is not fun for me because for make a young girl like that lost in life. And to start with, for make a young girl like that put himself now the limelight for the wrong reasons, then he can't put from die. Where that girl die, now he didn't see me, they said, come on, I do. Well, And see, we talk to they say they don't kill with fool. God don't can kill a fool. They laugh. So this managerial come out. There, where the kaka gladi, this person here, na mami bona. But that's the moment they are not be hearing each other. Anything whether to see they come out in the gladi. Where the police go kill people picking them. You know, we all get for take a step back
country,
and look at things, you know, from a common sense point of view. Like as I said to you, they say people are not sit in the northwest. That's southeast and they sit. But the population is scattered all over the place. It's one country. Mendemane southeast. Timnimane southeast. Just like how you get Mendeman, Timniman, Sosoman, and Freetown. So whatever happened at the north, it affects everybody in the south. It affects everybody in the north. Until we begin to think with, you know, properly. So what did happen? Not supposed to happen in northwest. But what happened in northwest, it equally affects people in the south and them. Now, Freetown, this place where they call locals. Now, I mean, the people in Pakli. By Ross Road. How they call it?
By Ross Road. A simple something.
This place here. How do they call it?
Ginger Hall.
Many people in Pakli. Ginger Hall. Many people in Pakli. So all them people in they picking another seat. And we get one other thing back we get for understand. When they man like the police force bad, they are overrepresented from time. Na police force. Now them pack na Kintom Barracks. So many man. So many man like police. Most of the people in West Sabina.
We get for move away from that way. We get for move away from that way of thinking. Because now one of the things where they make we get reactive governance. When this Kush issue started in Freetown, nobody said anything about it because a lot of people felt it was not affecting them. Now we don't spread all over the country. Do we have to wait until something affects us personally before they react?
The pattern of behavior, not the change. Now, so when the rebel will begin upline, and now upline, let's try day. Now upline. Now we reach now Freetown. Now the reality is thinking. So what you talk so is the pattern of behavior. And this is what we should deal with and stop. If something not affects me, none of my business. It's a fair game. When the rebel war started, that's how we started too. Freedom say, now upline people, let them try, let them kill themselves. Let them try, you know, until we reach there.
Well, what do we do to bring Sierra Leone together? Because going all over the place celebrating independence has no meaning. Honestly.
This independence here, you see the problem.
I don't celebrate. If I tell you one thing, you go believe. I don't celebrate birthdays. You know why?
Same here.
You know why?
We got a lot in common, you know. I don't.
And not make any impact on me. I celebrate when things happen that bring change. When it happen, we bring change, I celebrate them. But birthdays, no. Well, it's a natural process. I was born. I will die one day. And I want to die and leave a legacy. If I leave that legacy, I would want people to celebrate my death, not by crying, but playing music. Now don't tell me where from Pekin. I say the day I die, let nobody not cry. And I play music.
When you make me not celebrate birthday at a young age, I go before me that they are saying my birthday. I be expect they give me some because that's what everybody do. And that's everybody they do. So now I go before them. Now I say, Papa, what's in there for my birthday? Now I say, oh, really? He continue to read the newspaper. I wait. Now I say, hey, you still there? Now I say, yes, Papa. Now I say, you want your birthday? Now I say, you don't eat? Now I say, yes, Papa, don't eat. Now I say, well, your birthday, all right. Now I say, no, I want something for my birthday. You know what that he tell me? He say, young man, your birthday, they come once in your life. We see don't come in pass, you know they come again. He say, no can sit down, they delude yourself, they fool yourself, so you can't celebrate birthday. They're not born anybody twice, thrice, 5 times. Say then they can't born you back today. You birthday don't pass. All what you do celebrate on anniversary. And then you clear out come on before me. I don't get time for anniversaries. From
You
that
see,
time, I say,
at a
what you
time
this
like this,
it makes sense.
let we look at what we don't do as a country.
Exactly.
Where we stand as a people.
What do we get
And
for
why
celebrate?
are we on that stance?
What do we have to celebrate? Since when we get to independence, is there anything? What thing we really don't do for ourselves as a people? What thing we go take pride in or pride of?
I don't know. I don't know.
This is the thing. But you know, the biggest problem, the people in every country, where they before the area, then in a journalists, you know, where are the journalists? Where are the historians?
When you look at country, South Korea, we go build for we city hall. South Korea not get 1 mineral. South Korea then develop the human resource for which side they want for go because they get roadmap. Today, South Korea, now they can build city all for we. Wait till I show this to people, let them see.
Hey, brother. And that's South Korea is today. Now it make we get a noble Sierra Leonean we resign from being a minister. One of the first in history in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone minister resigned from office because of matter of principle, conviction.
You are talking
values.
about
Desmond Luke.
Desmond Luke now for Taiwan.
Because
you see South Korea? You see South Korea in 1961?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You see how it been slummy? Look at the city center. You see? Now look at South Korea today. A country without minerals.
Now they don't turn to serious electronic hub now the world. And the manufacture
A country without minerals. Look at them today. Where is this page? Okay. You see? You see South Korea today? 1961, look at them. They were just coming from the Korea War. Today, look at them. We see them na salon.
Brother, when there's one look not agree with Sheikh Stevens, he resigned.
Now we want to know what you would do.
He resigned.
Honestly. If our time don't go, if you bring Singapore, you bring Malaysia, you show them. Now the same thing they see. 1961, Malaysia come with independence ceremony. Then can see Masanke Banga. Then say we want this. Then give them 3 samples. Today Malaysia na world #1 from palm oil.
Yeah. All land would see, but we know they learn from it.
We still on the life we say we cannot develop agriculture because of our land tenure system. That's the biggest lie we are telling, Mr. Ture.
They get nasty volcano. Now that place there. A lot of people they use this word. You know Krakatoa. You know Krakatoa. They're not for say where you talk about Krakatoa. Now Malaysia. Now they didn't get that volcano.
That Mount Krakatoa.
Where it erupts. It affects the whole world dark. People in area
that last tsunami will happen. Nah, an offshoot of Krakatoa now in cause them.
Exactly. A lot of people they use the word. Well, this is why I love to get things. When you use the word Krakatoa, people don't even know say that word they come out from that volcanic eruption. You know, but people they use that. Nobody
what
not interested
to they say the point I want to make before they go.
Yeah.
We should stop lying to ourselves in Sierra Leone. especially us who are educated, we are telling ourselves too many lies. So we don't stop for grow. We are thinking on the level of sustenance, survival. And that's the poverty mentality.
Mm.
We therefore change that. If we not change that, Sierra Leone is doomed. If they sit on a public office, you sit on they use public office money and resources are like a poverty mentality. If you sit on a public office, you connected with people them, where they bring drugs for destroy you people them, a poverty mentality. Because the human resource, now the greatest resource where the country get. If you contribute for destroy them, then you are a poor man.
Well, me they go beyond that because no make it look social insects. They have a community and they make their community productive. They specialize in their community and in a role what they do for the good of all. Even animals, lion, what are they in group? How do they call them? We lion they in group. That community of lion, then they protect each other. If other person come on and other waiting, then they defend. They go drive them away. They don't want competition at their own enclave. But if you they come out, you they go bring team for can pull your own community. It's like somebody when they come now, you also can break, you also can thief himself. Because you know
how you call that? Not a poverty mentality.
It is. If you they come out, you can your own bed. When you get for the door, you wear your shoes, you can claim on top your bed, you put sasana you bed. You know say you get for kankan lidon day. So we are self-destructive, self-destruct. And we don't do this for quite a long
in
time.
psychology, then get what they call the psychology of self-sabotage. And I believe say we do am
That's
plenty
what
in a
we are
salon.
doing. That's what we are doing.
We
Because if
do
you're a
am na
minister,
salon.
you can't chief the money when you for take make hospital for young people, then you they pay for fly in England for treatment. You not get hospital in a young country. Then people in a young country not get hospital. You know, you they cook soup, you know they taste
But
that.
even then
Something is
we
wrong
have
with
to blame the people. Ask me how. Una they elect government for make una pay taxes so that then go provide them services them day. How they provide una no go ask them what in do. Oh, no able get this.
I talked to my friend yesterday. We get this conversation.
You no go ask them.
I say this thing where they happen, this tribalism, it get for stop on both sides. Now they Ibaranta. Now I say you not could tell me for say man of the do tribalism.
Moving answer is not tribalism.
Exactly. I say it vary how they do them. But tribalism, not tribalism. Now I say, well, now we just talk, say, all right, now we need to do them. But we all know that Sierra Leone say if we do stigma, if we do stereotype and stigmatization, you know, yeah, brother, like that I tell her, I say if we do stigmatization, well, we all know for say APC when they kind of power, and then they do nepotism and favoritism, put them brother there and then commend there and everything. But when you look at tribalism and nepotism and favoritism, they're all they're isms, they're all are prejudice. They're all are prejudices. So, exactly. So they, and prejudice is bad. And prejudice, they begin to measure and say, now you do a more, now you do a small. Prejudice is prejudice.
Oh, bad
Now I say,
bad.
this is the problem we'll get in Sierra Leone. When something happens, well, APC not be doing better. Now SM people they do a more. But the fact is,
poverty mentality,
the
mister.
action, the verbal they talk about is one when not acceptable. It is wrong. If somebody thief 10
This
cents,
wrong is wrong.
yes, if somebody thief 10 cents, somebody else thief 10 million. Now theft. Then none of us supposed for thief. But now the mentality is no. Then they argue, this not thief better, now 2 no more, then in a pass mark, it take 10. But the fact is, there's in a small drop of water they make the mighty ocean. If everybody can take 2.
Somebody been they say that after Shaka Stevens take over and corruption can asalo. I say, Bopadi, you really not sabi what you dey talk.
You know, really serious.
You know, even also 1932, them set Commission of Inquiry for Freetown City Council.
Yep.
Corruption.
Yep. They jail people them all.
Yes.
They jail people them all. And also when people like he talk say now after Shaka Stevens, all thing go on. That is not true. Now when you read Dr. Fona resignation letter, now I realize for say I dig more into that area there. Now I find out for say in 1967, Sierra Leone nearly went through bankruptcy.
Well, they nearly went through bankruptcy, but what saved the country at that time? You know, now I'll tell you something, you know, been they make progress. Before the Leone was delinked from the pound sterling, until the pound sterling be the act as the fiduciary value standard for we Leone. 2 leons equal 1 pound, not so. So I like the 2 leons are lucky, you know, they know. But when they can left we own, because Stevens forced them to negotiate for restructure and review the licenses of SLST and Delco. They're not been one grip on that. Then close around 75 by 76, 77. Then tell we say you have to go on your own. So from that time, now we know say we money really not being get value because we are not producing anything.
Well, the thing is, the people that will be the mine, all the things that will be the mine, we not get an inventory of waiting them in the pool. We're not interested for no. The one that we're going to negotiate, they're not ask. They're not asking nothing. Me brother, other in a serious mind, they go for go do independent stock in 10 days. After 150 years.
I will not ask almost diamond and gold or what you know they pull now me country.
This is the thing. You don't need to go school for understanding common sense then day.
First Stevens can I say, now we know how much they get. When they get this percentage, now make now because we need money for one we save, then close. Now from there the shambles begin.
Me man, Ian McLeod was laughing after we signed those documents. In fact, the Chiwe be Mona, do you know the delegation wanted the Independence Day on the 7th of December, 1960. Now, the 7th of December, 1960, we don't get to independence. So that means to say they wanted it so quickly, they're so desperate, they want to be the leader them. Forgetting about the cost, how it will affect the people them. Now, Ian McLeod, now he tell them, I got in newspaper, now he tell them, he say, hey, guys, this is not a matter of if you're going to have your independence, but when I release the gas, it's too early. This is not the person where they left you. Now they beg you say, now it's too early. Now we do April. Now McLeod now pick April. If it was for the delegation, now the 7th of December 1960, they wanted it. So it could fall by Samilti Magaiba today. This is how childish them people are be. Salon people are not until them begin to like you. Not until them begin to like you. Then the only person who talk sense among them, they bottom. That quick ten day, they don't shape among themselves offices. They don't shape among themselves. That same day, Albert Magai don't come out to be Pacheki, and they all two that they represent PMP. The two parties from the protectorates now PMP and SLPP. Then the Creole party them from Freetown. That quick Sunday, Albert Magai don't come up here Pacheki. PMP was no more.
And now they be me a beginning.
Okay. So, so then, when you look at it, this is what happened. Solomon, anytime when we get a disagreement, you're not an enemy. You're not an enemy.
Imran, I go tell you for free, sometimes Kishira vex. But people think vexation may be not a frustration. Not a frustration.
Bad deal.
When you get a purpose in life, when you get a vision, you have a roadmap. Then you see people and they frustrate them. You try for say no, but not to so for do and so then for do. Then they frustrate them. You get vexed. You get vexed. When Salon, na country way, we for begin tell ourselves true. If we not do that, you're under the cinco. Hey, all what thing they go wrong in that country, that we take responsibility. It's us that are wrong, not anybody. If we don't accept responsibility and find ways to correct it, then some of us will shut up. I enjoy my last days quietly.
Say a lot of Sierra Leonean and not be known for say apartheid within a Sierra Leone, apartheid system within a Sierra Leone. Where they read the talk about reservation, those reservations are the place where the white people endure. You are not allowed to visit. You are not allowed to go there. Pass if you not cook or nani. Then Kono, then they deport a Sierra Leonean from Kono.
I know.
Inside your country.
License. If you take permit for go,
if you don't get permit for go Kono, then they deport you from Kono. You are not allowed there inside your own country. Now, one of the things and another way, Wallace Johnson be wanted and correct by the agreement. Now, one of the things and another here, Albert Jacques Stevens try for stand on. No, they don't agree. So when you go to Kono, you got to be either they work for SLST or you get affiliation with the white people there. They allow you give permission. If not, then they deport you.
How would they like our to bring a democracy?
But before with Mankan we get Omoli. Now I tell people and say I say then people they get for respect them. They are our chemists. Then they distill Omoli. When you with Mankan, one of the very first thing what they do, they criminalize Omole, they call it illicit gene. And a lot of people don't know for saying that that's make the mama get this thing they call Limba corner. Because the mama say, can't stop with before that they will go to corner. Then they move go to the suburb them. Come on the city.
Then go up the hills.
Yes. So how you go kind of somebody country, you meet in they use rum because all across Africa, where they talk say we all get similar ancestry and belief system. All in Africa, where you want to do libation and rum, now you the poor. Yeah. But with people that always get the technology for making that rum day, that gin day. All over Africa, they make an Ghana, they make an Nigeria, they make an Sierra Leone. We na Sierra Leone na Omole, na Ghana na Apatishi. Well, you can colonize me now. You tell me for say, me not for sell me own drink, and not for make me own drink. Me own drink when I indigenous drink, na him illicit, na him illegal. But somebody bring tons of hectares of Gordon's gin from England. Can I go Sierra Leone? Now we for drink. A lot of people don't know. And I think
a lot of people and I then drink and they don't believe.
Yeah.
They never try for improve the level of standard.
We will not respect anything what we get. We will not respect anything what we get. Because you get Salomon, they talk, say we for go back to colony, then they can colonize we. But if they know the meaning of the word colony, because the word colony, just look at the word colon.
No, we have never moved out of the colony, so low left dandy.
No, somehow we still go under colony. No,
we have never moved out of the colony. We'll never move out of the colony, so
we're not. But the MCC nine confirmed that the new colonial master still involved. They tell me for say we want you $400,000. But that money they when I get for do this, when I get for do that. If we not behave good boy, they will not give you. But who's kind disrespects that one day? Look what the man feel about purpose. Look what the man feel about purpose. It is team up. It is tell we so-called academic stupid politician. If we are not behave on ourselves, we are not act right, ever, we not go give una. Then you get Saralina and they glad for that. The MCC, they're not go give them. The MCC then go give them. But the fact is, should we be taking it?
To you people. It's up to you people. It's up to you people. As far as me know,
retire for today.
The solution to Sierra Leone's problem begins with a mental reorientation.
Yeah.
I make a quote Alvin Toffler say, the illiterates of the 21st century are not those who cannot read and write. It's those who have learned, refused to unlearn to relearn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what he make was the Sierra Leone diaspora. Now, an accident in time. What do I mean? A lot of people in the diaspora today never had that basic foundation before then they reach here. Then come, then can't see all things. They're in abundance. They're able to work, get money. They don't care about educating themselves. Yeah,
well, education, not about just go university, get a degree. What about the exposure?
That bunch of people is too bad for we country.
You know what's bad?
Bad for country.
Now, where you get people that women they call educated munku. Man where educated munku, it was past illiterate. It was past an illiterate.
If I understand, say, the chemicals for make this drug now Europe then they pull. Ask myself, are these guys thinking? People and they come out Africa and other parts can Europe with drug. Why they take drug now Europe can't go now in a country? Are these guys thinking?
People where you the worker, you must dog toilet na street. What you they do? You the worker counter inside house.
You know, sir.
You they clean your shoes before you can inside your house. Now only person when not smart, now you go count with dirty shoes inside your house.
But you see one they go on social media, they go boasting. If you do the chef, now they take bills for a mama. Ask me, chef, I said, what is really wrong with we country? What's really wrong with we country? What's people and say, you know what you see? Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
You know what you see, Imran?
Mm-hmm.
70 or more % of the present generation, then they're on the path of self-destruction.
Yep.
And they destroy themselves. So we are looking at a country that is going to be depopulated. We will begin plan for that now. Either by accident or by design, we are on the path of self-destruction.
Mm-hmm.
You have people in government who not care. People in the diaspora where they parade and all man one show off.
Well, now
and the one internally, we don't become so frustrated, they're not nothing for do now. They are going to take a drug that is killing them.
Well, guess what?
Sierra Leone is being destroyed. Sierra Leone is a sunken state. It's sunken because we get what I call reactive governance. We not look at issues. And anytime you want to look at issues, forgive a correct guide. Hey, God not go agree. This not go happen now. All right. Humble them, we don't come. Now we they come, I will get for go.
My
When I
brother,
thank you. Imran, say your last word to the family.
what else I get for say? Now for just say we cannot go on like this. Now this life where they live, people in the fool for two things. But one, not beneficial to we. The other one, is destructive to mortal man. Waiting at them two things there. You the fool for good, but you're not a fool for wickedness. If you see anything with wicked, we're not complementary to good behavior, decent life.
What happened? No sound, no sound. I don't know. You lost your sound. No sound still. Okay, go off and come on again. Sorry about that fumble there. We dey try for wrap up now and Imran may they say last words. But as I they say, the people of Sierra Leone get for wake up when I get for begin think. When I get for ask yourself, what is my purpose of passing here? Everybody gets a purpose for passing on this life. And the purpose not there, but can't sit down, pray to God and born picking no more. It is far beyond that. You therefore contribute something, we go left road and go member you. You know, means you pass, you go Western school, or you go Chinese school, or Indian school, before you able to begin think and do something. We get for try. We get for try, we get for try in our country. We get for try. Are you clear now, sir? Hello? Don't go off again. We get for try in Sierra Leone. We get for wake up now we hate. We dey sleep now we hate. Not all right for wait, for go protest, or for go Allah. There are things we should be thinking of, planning, and say, okay, now this we want to do, Lord do Lord go before.
So as I mean, they say, when we see them bad things there, they happen. You fool for wickedness. You fool for support wickedness. Then they make you an everlasting fool. You cannot live in a fool's paradise. You know, good day, an environment where you not get hope for you picking them in your future because you choose to be fool. You go only be fool for one thing. You go be fool for good, for what is right. And that then teach people religion, all the religion, Abrahamic religion, is about good and evil. Let you frown against evil. Let you smile when you see good. But now, good is about waiting God sorry for we. We not able to do good to ourselves. Before that, they would measure how less you bad turn to me compared to the one with the worst bad to me. When you come, you thief the money way for make hospital, way for make road, way for improve the quality of life na the country. You thief small, they say now for left army not feel better. Now Imran na in thief plenty, now him for pay the price. But that is not the issue. If you allow small, you know, you don't set the precedence for big. So we get for slave for settle for less, basically. We are settling for less. We deserve better. We for ask for more. We for ask for better. We don't deserve for them at this gutter here for the rest of our life. Some of us we born just after independence. We no one day no peace. We no one day no joy. We don't want no happiness. All what we know, we get independence. We go to map and stand all day. Then give we 1 cup drink and 1 cup, 1 flag. And what else then we give we cup, flag, and vinto. We come
With
back
that
now.
plate.
And
That
that place, yes.
plate.
And that
We
place.
get the Union Jack and green, white, and blue cloth.
Exactly.
The cross.
You know? So the reality is, at that time, at least, you dey take hospital book, you go hospital, then go give you treatment, you cannot host. Your papa not get for pay, you not get for pay. But what don't happen since then? Care be the come and give we meal na school. Where you gonna host self? You know they're angry till 6 o'clock before you eat. Because you don't eat na school. All that thing they don't go. So we know they go before with the back pedal. Now reverse will they go.
Nah, back pedal with the
you know, so me brother, it's painful, even though they say bye-bye along. Because we story plenty and all na negative. I mean, not see the positive.
Because the people want it so. They have stopped thinking. We first start thinking, Imra.
Well, we have to. We have to. We are in a dead end. We don't come out at the end. You know, if you don't push it, don't reach the wall. You don't get any choice now. You never go forward. We don't reach the wall. We cannot go backward anymore. You know what person they try for trick you with net. You don't come here. You don't come here until you don't reach the wall. You cannot go behind any further. So you only get one choice. You either fight this person here, or you allow them for kill you. So now this is not the situation now. Are we going to let these people here with full pathway? Aristotle will talk up. When we are in a society, the best mind them, and then the be a leader. We are the most stupid people them, and then we put for lead we. You go give full man responsibility for make decisions. For
and say if people get the leaders they deserve, buddy.
Yeah. We get fools them. We don't let the vacuum all man. I know they mix on politics. I know want politics. Now what you don't end up with? We get the most dysfunctional idiots them for can lead we. Now we see the
and
results.
you know the other thing where they pain me. Some people would say, yeah, I mean, I know they mix, so they go about me business quiet, they were ready for come out. Yeah, they go quietly, but it cost you. It cost you not only in terms of money, it cost even you mental and physiological health. If you don't use for drink water, look at you see?
Cheers, bro.
You see?
Cheers.
This, I get it from the tap and drink as I get it. Very clean. If I left this, I go find myself in a situation where the water they drink, I'm not even sure if it's clean. I go find myself in a situation, the water they wash with, I don't know if it's clean. Then I go get sick. It will get for cost me a lot of time and money. What does that make me? It makes me part of the stupidity.
Guess what? This thing where they
I
talk
would rather talk about it. Let somebody hate me. I don't care.
But
You understand if you want to hate me.
I don't care what people think about me. People
Your
will have their
ministers,
opinion
if they want to hate me, I don't care.
That is their
I have
business.
nothing to beg from you. I don't need you people. I need Sierra Leone for being the country where I get made. Where I believe say for be a place where everybody for able get a decent basic life. Everybody for able take home at the end of the month something where they pay in rent, in electricity, in water supply, in transportation, in food for the month. If you're able every 2 months, let buy clothes and shoes.
My brother, give you.
If you guys cannot do that for the people, respect chapter 2 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, for God's sake. Sovereignty lies with the people. Chapter 2. If you don't know how to run a country, ask us, we'll tell you.
Hey, brother, you talk about reactive.
No, not begin a blindfold. We say we get independence. Then we just dip and rotorata.
You dey talk about reactive politics. We're not proactive, we're reactive. Guess what? The epidemic where they don't can now, you see now all money can begin to make NGO them for kush. They don't really care about the people there. But guess what? HIV is uncontrollable and free right now, Sierra Leone. HIV.
It has always been there.
When
from
it don't
the
work,
70s.
it don't work.
It don't be worse because the more the hardship they be, that the more then disease they spread.
And the government don't put any plan for deal with that issue there. I know what you are talking, don't they? But therefore, we don't put something for deal with them, make it reduce them. They not do them. It don't work.
Mister, from 1970s, UNICEF and others have been supporting anti-HIV moves. They will even get a place now, Laka, for that. The point about Sierra Leone is when they projected they come, a few people they misuse the resources, take them billows.
Yep.
Send them girlfriend they oversee. Say, God help me. Then the people then blindly sit down, they play, this God on here and good work.
I get my smash, they get my smash. They eat.
People of Sierra Leone, very soon, on I go see the situation of who they talk.
Brother.
God made you in his image and likeness. If you not see them, una allow that image and likeness for go to rot. Una go read una religious books they did it. Or say, he did it. In the Quran, he did it. When people forsake knowledge, what thing they happen to them, he did it. Una go read them. Una try wake up. Una try wake up.
And get for wake up from the slumber.
Some of you have not because we want for go sit down, Lord, una not get fast ever see me team up on a stage the campaign for be elected. I don't have that time. If I go salon, they go sit down on my corner, plant asada, potato and vegetables. I go make plenty money past politics. I make plenty money past politics. But if you not see what they talk, na in una interest. If una feel say what they talk, na nonsense. One day, una go see the sense. Then una go say we better love and listen to that nonsense. Now they go to them church, then fake church, they go dance for Jesus. When they tell una true, una they curse them. Then in the life una say die on a cross. Jesus never died on the cross for no idiot. How he go, that's a secret they are keeping from you. But he was a man who had the ability to tell people the truth.
Well, you know they play Jesus. Okay. You know they waiting for that. You know they falter Jesus for that. He tell you pickpocket. You know.
So we welcome that we go.
Famulem unatata.
We they come for advice una. If you not listen, fine. If you not listen, that's not choice. Life no matter of choice. So una tata, we'll go talk later.
Yandebo gelu manjima we somebody has in the love for we papa tiji mukeni me wotu mia lobe mwelu mama ai ato atilo maye wato mango tipe mamuye ato atilo maye we are ato atilo maye wato mango tipe mamuye ato atilo maye we are sauna timungo we kwa tifwa ketimu gongai sauna timungo we kwa tifwa ketimu gongai batiko make agreement ile mulwa mwateni Parti comment que agreement il a mon loyer. Tonya, bidi bidi, que inyamunga. Ndewe, amube parti ndejimawe. Jiva trouble bra, mwambia mwa fila we. Jiva bunde bra, mwambia mwa lewe apini, mwa uli dogon. Amungili amwe.
Tonya mia kempiti piti mia, below watching my hands, sound of manga woma. Election time got to go to woma. Take him at my band, this shit in my little finger. Baby, good in your way. Yeah, young way. Damn, you're thinking my wallow, hey. I've been on going up on the young. Yeah, badi, me. Tonya, badi, me. Come on, DJ, nyamunga.
Ato atiloma ye, watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato atiloma ye, wea o. Ato atiloma ye, watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato atiloma ye, wea o. Sauna timungo we, kwe brawa tifwa ke timungo gai. Sauna timungo we. Brawa tifwa ke timugo gai. Parti comment que agreement il a mon loin. Moi teni. Parti comment que agreement il a mon loin ye. Tonya, bidi ke inyamunga. Ndewe, amube parti ndejimawe. Jiva trouble bra, mwambia mwa fila we. Jiva bunde bra, mwambia mwa lewe apini, mwa uli dogon. Amungili, amuyege nyali unkeda kwe amendelwe mbatelo. Sawa kamoti milwe mbatela. Kabale junior o SFPPN. Ubide enjoy, kabale junior o SFPPN. Dokwe otia o amuye. Bele, molele adopi. Tiata lele amaledi. Ye nyanji, ye ilole tiatima. Bo kekene matela tijo. Bidi, na this last stand. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato atiloma ye. Wea o. Ato atiloma ye. Watoma ngoti pe mamuye. Ato atiloma ye.